I like that. Did a
Thank
nice
you.
job.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Cut. Here we go.
All right.
Roll the tape.
Yes.
Guys, we last left off. We had Christophe from France on the line. Christophe, welcome to the show.
Hello, Bob, Eric. Hello, Chris.
Hey, how are you? How are you, my friend?
I'm fine. I'm fine. My pleasure to be with you on the show. Thank you for the honor that you give me to take my calls each week.
It's a pleasure, man. What's on your mind?
You are very important in my life, and you are an example and a model for me.
All right, when I get back to France, we'll hook up. I don't know when that'll be, but when I do get back to France, we'll hook up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
For the show, I have prepared 3 questions, please.
Sure.
Okay, first, you often say that in your career, your favorite works is the character of Pasquinel in Centennial. But was it your favorite scene with this character who looks like you so much?
Yes, I loved that role. I loved the French Canadian. It was a real challenge as an actor, and I met the challenge. And James Michener, who wrote it, congratulated me, and that was the thrill of my life when he came up and said, "You are Pasquinel," and I was highly rewarded, and I loved it. So that's why I embraced that as my favorite role.
You're very great in this role.
Thank you.
For my second question, you must surely know that in the 60s, in the 60s, the Walrus series has also been adapted in comics. Have you had the opportunity to see comic stories, and what do you think about?
Have you seen any comic books made about the Wild Wild West or any other TV shows you've done?
Yes, I've seen them.
What do you think about them?
To each his own. I mean, if the public wants to embrace them, I never critique the public. If that's what they want to see or watch or buy, God bless.
Okay. You know that in France, in the 70s, the Walrus series are also adapted in comics. And have you opportunity to see the comics French?
Yes, I've seen a lot of my work in France, and I've always embraced it and applauded it. And I've always been a very embraced, loving friend to the French people. They've been good to me, loving to me, and I've always appreciated that.
If you allow me, I will publish a few pages on your Facebook page.
Oh, cool. Yes, you got some pages of the original comic books, Christophe?
Yes.
Oh, very cool. So you can go to the Real Robert Conrad Facebook page, facebook.com/Real Robert Conrad. Thanks, Christophe. That's really cool, man. Thank you.
You will see that the characters of Wet and Gordon are very similar in the French comic.
Oh, all right, good.
Yeah, well, to take a look at that, Christophe. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Uncle Bob. That's all for my call. Thank you to share my life with your beautiful work.
All right, thank you. And next week we'll chat again. And all I can say to you is merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Okay, au revoir next week. Bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
God bless you.
Okay, yeah, it's a wonderful friend, huh?
There he is.
That's, these people that embrace this show are charmant. They're just charming. And I can't get over how loving they are. And I just want you to know, you listeners that support the show, that it doesn't go unnoticed. We appreciate it, even though Eric never mentions, that he's a part of the show. It's
Thank you, Bob.
At the Robert Conrad Show, starring Robert Conrad, with Robert Conrad. And I go, are you a part of this, or what do you
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that notice.
Thank you.
You got my voice down pretty well.
Are you
too.
hiding from the wife or something?
No.
Is that why you don't admit that you're a part of this?
Well, it's the PM show with Robert Conrad. It's amazing. I'm just to be a part of it. I'm privileged.
Good. You are so full of caca de toro.
We got some emails, Bob. Let's do it.
Caca de toro. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'll translate it for you.
Okay, thank you. All right, now I get